What is up, guys? This is the Exzilerates, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a commentary. It's going to be from Slums Domination. It's a pretty good gameplay. I go 56 and 22 to believe, so let's start this up right now. Today I'm going to be talking about an older topic I kind of touched on a little bit, but a subscriber wanted to he asked a question, obviously, in the comments below, and so I'm going to address it to him. And just for all everyone that's going to be watching. And toward the end of this video, I have something important to tell you guys about, so hopefully you guys can stay tuned and stay all the way towards the end of the video, because I have something to talk about. It's a pretty cool idea. I don't think anybody else has done this also, but so let's just get to it. The question was asked about, it was from Lewis G, and he said, Lewis G said, how'd you get into competitive sniping and find people to play against? Well, I got into competitive sniping. It's honestly, I don't really remember the full details of how I actually got into competitive sniping. But what I do know is that I used to get a lot of invites from friends, from recent players, about playing in private match with headquarters, and obviously that was something different from just doing a free-for-all or team deathmatch. It was headquarters, and I didn't really know why it was headquarters, but I soon realized by playing constantly in private match doing headquarters that it was actually a competitive sniping. And just soon enough, I think I got an invite, but we were playing against a whole team. So they were practicing as a team, but against a bunch of randoms. So, I mean, just obviously they all had the same name, and they were a team, and then I was just one of the randoms on another team just playing against them for them to practice on. And I think I came in first, and I think I literally smacked every single one of them. I went positive, and I was playing OBJ, and we actually won. The randoms won, which is the team I was on. And I think I got asked to join their team. And I think that's how I started sniping, or doing competitive sniping. But like I said before, in my previous videos, I never really stayed on one certain team. I've kind of just clan hopped, just from different teams, and I stay with one team maybe for a month, and then I'll find a different team and play with them for a month. I really didn't stay with one, specifically a team, because I don't know, I just kind of, I was only about 12 at the time, so I was just kind of clan hopped. So I think that's pretty much how I got into competitive sniping. The second part of the question asked, how did you find people to play against? Well, there were kind of a couple ways to find people to play against, but back then I wasn't really a leader of a team, so technically I didn't really wasn't the one finding the games to play against. But I do know when I did join a team how a leader did find games, and this was actually back in MW2, so this was not MW3. Although I did play a little bit competitive in MW3, actually it was nothing really serious, but I play more so live competitive in MW2. But the team leader, he used this website called dgsemipro.com, and I know for a fact that's not what it's called now. I think it's called something else. But pretty much, let me just give you some background knowledge of what it is. It's pretty much kind of like a GB thing, except it's all sniping. It's snipers. You can do GB singles, or no, my bad. It's called DG singles. So you can actually do 1v1s. You can do doubles, 2v2s. 3v3s, 4v4s, but obviously, of course, it's all sniping. And so that website was kind of popular back in MW2. It's kind of towards the mid of the game. It was quite popular, and a lot of people played it. And I know for a fact my first competitive sniping team, I guess you can say, we were called Erratic Sniping. I know the leader was like 26 years old or something like that, so he was pretty up there, but I'm knifing there because I messed up a feed. I should have gotten the feed there. But yeah, so he used the dgsemipro.com website, and I'm pretty sure you would be able to find a match, and I think that's what he used to find matches for that. A second way, I think the second way was actually kind of random. We would, like I said, we had a lot of friends, of course. He had friends that played competitive sniping. I had friends that played competitive sniping, and we would just send a message to our friends, are you guys looking for a match? Do you have anybody that known that we can match? If we didn't play against our own friends, of course, but they knew people that they played against, so that obviously they recommended to us to play. And so that's kind of how we kind of did matches then too. Obviously, we recorded with the PVR and posted on the YouTube channel whenever we won. So that's how that went with the finding matches and playing against. We use a DJSemiPro.com website. It's obviously something. It's called something else right now. And then we just kind of use our friends to help us find matches and things like that. But I don't really play competitive sniping as much as anymore. It's not as popular as it was back in MW2. I mean, that's pretty much what every single person did. So it kind of died out, but I know there's still teams out there that do competitive sniping, that still do that stuff. So no, good luck to them on whatever they do. But now, since we're getting towards the second half of this game, I'm going to be talking about kind of two things. Briefly, I'm going to talk about what kind of happened this week. I did join Raw Material at 14K, and actually, Raw Material is actually a really great team back in MW2. I actually remembered wanting to join them. They were a pretty solid team in MW2. So it felt pretty cool to be a part of them for a short time. But they weren't very organized. They didn't really have... it was just kind of organized. No one really had any episodes to post each and every day. It was like someone posted whenever they had something. And it just didn't feel right. I wanted to be on an active channel that posts something every day, at least a day or two, to post something. So that I pretty much left RM because of that. I met some great friends in RM actually. Not super close friends, but I met some new friends that helped me out and that subscribed to my channel, things like that. And I'm pretty good friends with as of right now. So then that's that with the whole clan thing. And I was talking to my friend Jraad on Skype last night, and I was thinking to myself, you know, there's so many teams out there that some teams that they're not recruiting, some are, but I want to be a part of a good team. And obviously, I'm still gonna try to be part of Optic. I'm still gonna try to do those episodes for you guys, but I need players to play with. I can't play by myself. It's a lot harder to get clipped because, you know, you're obviously playing by yourself. When you're playing with a team, you can obviously help and manage to do someone, get a certain spawn trap to place a certain way, and it's a lot easier to get clips by having a team to play with. And I really have been having a lot of friends that actually feed because it is summertime, so a lot of them are out doing whatever, and so I haven't really had the opportunity to play, and haven't really had the opportunity also to get a lot of clips because of that. I haven't really, you know, been playing with my friends, so I need some new people that I can play with and feed with. Not trick shotting, but if you do trick shot and feed, that's great too. But I'm specifically looking for feeding to play with. But to the part to kind of coming to the end of the video. But let me just briefly talk about what I mentioned in the beginning of this commentary to you guys. Something that's really not. I don't know for a fact if anybody else has done this. I don't really recall anybody, but if someone else has done this, I'm not sure if it really was successful in the way they did it. But I'm gonna try to be successful on my part of it. But pretty much, let me just tell you guys what it is. So like I said, I was talking with Jraad on Skype last night. And we were kind of talking about, you know, he wanted to make a team with a bunch of future great snipers and something like that, you know, a classic team with the great snipers. And I kind of thought to myself, I kind of want to do that, but differently. How I kind of thought of it, I wanted to make a team, and it's not really a team, but I'm just going to call it a team, but it's not really a team, if that makes any sense. I kind of want to make a channel with some of my best friends in Xbox Live and some of the better snipers I have, my friends, and Skype. And I wanted to make a channel, and it's not, like I said, it's not really a team. You can be in another team. You can be in Dare, Darth, whatever. You don't have to be on this team because we're not really going to be called a team. We're just going to be called a certain players, like all players together. We're all going to be called a certain thing. But like I said, you don't have to be a part of this team, because it's not really going to be a team. It's kind of hard to explain. But pretty much kind of how I thought of it. I want to maybe have 10 to 15 players from any team, doesn't matter, and I wanted to just have a YouTube channel all together. So meaning, you know, they can post their episodes, their commentaries, anything that they want, that obviously is, you know, somewhat of good content, and then just post it whenever you have something that you can be able to post. So like I said, I'm looking for about 10 to 15 players that are willing to do this. And like I said, you have to be somewhat decent at triple headshot feed split. But you have to be somewhat decent, you know. I mean, you don't really have to try out for it, because like I said, it's not really a team, but you do have to have somewhat good content, you know. I'm not going to just let anybody just to be on it just because, you know, it's whatever. So I mean, if you have a YouTube channel, I will be taking a look at your YouTube channel, at your clips. Maybe if you have any episodes or anything like that, I will be taking a look at that. And maybe if you're, you know, if I think you're good enough, you're a cool personality, whatever, you can, you know, start playing with me, get to know me better, and see how you kind of just fit in with that. So that's pretty much me and Jraad's idea, is to make a YouTube channel together, and then just have a bunch of great snipers, a bunch of great friends, and post content whenever you can. Even if you post like later episodes on your channel already that you've used maybe a week ago, maybe a month ago, we can re-upload it to this channel so we can get this channel rolling, get this channel going. So if you're interested in that, when this video goes up, it's gonna be up at noon time, Central Time, so probably, I don't know, maybe around 12 o'clock-ish, and then maybe an hour later, depending on who goes on YouTube, I'll post. I'm gonna send a message to everybody on Skype about what I'm doing. So if you're interested, you know, please add me on Skype. I will put my Skype name below, so you guys can add my Skype name, you can send me a contact request, I will accept it, and then I'll be sending a message to all Skype. I'll be clownfishing it, pretty much explaining what I just told you guys in this video at the end. Just, you know, making a YouTube channel with a bunch of, you know, great snipers from all different kinds of teams, and then just kind of combining together as one, just to bring content, commentaries, anything. And to be honest, guys, I really don't care about standards. I mean, I'm gonna be straight up with you. If you get 5 mans on screen, 6 mans on screen, you know, congratulations. That's, you know, that's great. But, you know, if you just get simple quad feeds and up, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that. With triple headshot feeds, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not gonna sit here and make you guys do a certain thing, because, like I said, it's not really a team. But like I said, if you have earlier episodes or anything like that, we can re-upload this day by day, just to get this channel rolling and to do that. So if you guys are interested in that, please add me on Skype. If you don't have a Skype, please make one. I'm going to be recruiting some decent players and some great friends of mine, close to mine, to be doing this. Like I said, you don't have to be a part of this. You can be a part of a different team. This is not a team. It's just a channel to where we're all friends and we're all posting content together, and to just help expose ourselves together on the same channel. So I think it's a great idea to help ourselves to do that, and just help yourselves to meet new people. And so like I said, I'm looking for 10 to 15 players. If you are interested in that, please add my Skype once again. And if you guys like the commentary and like gameplay itself, please give it a like. I will be posting a conference message an hour later after this commentary goes up. And so thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later. Peace.